30s and low 40s as we get into Sunday and Monday with some of that snow mixing in at times, Felicia.
This might be a welcome change because right now they're kind of stuck in a very stagnant pattern.
Poor air quality.
Yeah, exactly. Through about Thursday. So maybe you'll be glad to see this system come in and kind of kick that out. But I will say the forecast is for quite a bit of precipitation, whether it's in the liquid form or the frozen form.
And it's good to see the snow piling up here in the mountains. This will have big impacts if you're going to be traveling to any of the ski resorts, or maybe you're going up in some of the mountain passes, working through Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana. Jackson Hole, the Tetons expected to see significant snowfall. We want to build up that snowpack, which will be good. But look at the rainfall amounts. As mentioned, this is going to be more into Northern California, Pacific Northwest, not so much Southern California. But it's been relatively dry here along the West Coast for the past, I would say, 3, 4, 5 weeks.
It's going to be the exact opposite of dry, though, as this atmospheric river just takes aim. I mean, you're going to be stuck in this for several days. Initially, especially, the snow levels are going to be pretty high. It's going to be even mostly the mountain passes, maybe not feeling a lot of those impacts. But eventually, that possibility for snow just a little bit lower in elevation. But mostly, we are seeing that snowpack. And it's like money in the bank, like Chris said, for the drier months. You really want to have that snowpack adding up.
And even the Bay Area getting in on a little bit of rain for some of this. But it looks like Northern California, southern parts of Oregon, kind of the favored spot. Seattle, as mentioned, like Portland, wintry weather in the cards. We haven't had any snow yet this season. Could we see our first snow of the winter Sunday, Monday? Possible.
All right. Well, speaking of maybe not chill like an alligator, if you're trying to travel on Thursday or really into the latter part of the week, depending on where you're traveling, the weather could impact you.
You know, rain at least is better than the snow down into Texas, so it'll be rain for everybody. No icy concerns. Thunderstorms could be strong to severe, and we could have areas where there's maybe some flooding or localized flooding in those usual spots.
Yeah, you want to be ready for that. Meanwhile, we are watching that possibility of heavy snow at times across the northern tier. On Friday, some of our big hubs like Chicago airports could be impacted by some of that winter weather.
Yeah, so plan accordingly. It doesn't take much to cause delays, even if it's not a lot of snow. You could have delays. A lot of area airports expecting some delays on Friday. Big travel day. If you got a quick weekend getaway or maybe an event you're trying to get to, plan accordingly.
Well, instantly making you happier here on Weather Channel Live. Chris Bruin and Felicia Combs. Maybe not some of the forecasts that we're about to talk about, but if you're a snow lover, maybe.
Well, speaking of snow, we got some snow squalls coming through. There's a bridge in there somewhere, but you can't see it. It's a cool bridge
So what I'm thinking is I'd hate to be on that bridge right now, because if you can't even see the bridge, probably not good conditions to be driving on the bridge, right? Now, we are going to watch as a system is moving through and bringing us rounds of snow. This first shot of snow this week, you can see it here. It is going to bring some heavy snow through tonight, maybe some snow squalls at times. You can see it kind of traversing the Great Lakes region as we head into tomorrow. And some lake effect snow is certainly going to be a possibility. I mean, we've seen the lake effect snow machine just cranking so much this season already, and we are expecting some of the heaviest snow to come from that lake effect snow setup, and that could be reducing visibilities really greatly. We've got a very gusty kind of setup that we're dealing with. So when you're talking about 30 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts, or even 20 to 30, that's going to blow any of that snow that's falling, and that is going to help reduce that visibility. Right now, we've got greatly reduced visibility in Alpena. You're down to about a mile of visibility. The snow is coming down in a big way. You've got a winter weather advisory. Your Tuesday evening commute could be impacted in this region by that snow. Heading into this evening, Buffalo, Syracuse, Watertown, you're all in some of that snow. It's stretching all the way over into Boston as we head into the overnight.